Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy Sean Mack. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the video. Appreciate y'all. Remember, you can also check us out on Instagram at Sports Fans Only Podcast. That's on IG at Sports Fans Only Podcast. And if you're feeling generous, you can check down low in YouTube. You'll see a little symbol that says shop. Hit that shop button and check out some of that SFO merch. Support your boy. On deck, Triple G trying to get into that Terence Crawford sweepstakes. Triple G is now saying that he'll come out of retirement. Not possible that they asked him straight up, you'll come out of retirement to fight Crawford. He says yes. He's trying to come out of retirement. He said he'll fight Crawford, and I understand what Triple G is doing. It'll be the biggest payday he's ever had. It'll be more than the Canelo fight. See, Triple G and Canelo was a fight for boxing fans. Triple G and Crawford will carry that. He'll be the B side, he'll be the A side, and Triple G is like, shit, I'll take that payday. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But I tell you this, Triple G, you can come out of retirement and your ass can get that work as well. I necessarily don't want to see that fight, but the one reason I would want to see it over the David Benavidez fight is this. And I know already what people are going to say. You live long enough, you become an expert of people if you're kind of intelligent. But people are going to say this, well, why you don't mind him fighting Triple G, but you don't want him to fight Benavidez? That's because you know he can't beat Benavidez. No, stop right there. Not so fast, my friend. The reason I say that I wouldn't mind seeing Triple G fight Terence Crawford is this. Triple G fought at middleweight for the majority of his career. He was at 160. He's only went up maybe once or twice, but the majority of his career was at 160. 160 isn't that bad. It's not like going up. Terence Crawford went up to 168 to fight Canelo. But he fought at 54 and he fought at 60. So fighting at 60 isn't that bad. But, you know, he's a little old in Triple G I'm speaking on. But I feel him trying to get that payday. But as I say, he can come up and get that work as well. Now, how would I see that fight going? A young Triple G, honestly, I don't think Crawford could beat a young Triple G. Like a 8-year ago, 7-year ago Triple G, I don't think so. Too strong, too big in the neck, and all that good stuff. But Triple G that at this age, I think he walks through him. I ain't gonna say walk him down, but I think what he would do is this. This is how I see this fight. Similar to the Terence Crawford Canelo fight. I could see Crawford on his toes, jabbing all day, moving around, making Triple G work, get tired, and then I think he'll just put that work on him for 12 rounds. Because even when Triple G was young, he was still kind of flat-footed. He wasn't a twinkle toe, if you know what I'm saying. He couldn't move around that ring that well. He moved on angles, and he'll cut you off and put that work on you. True, especially with the chopping right hand that he does and that left uppercut. But I see that fight going just like that. Terence Crawford fighting him for 12 rounds. Then when you look up, he's pretty much done won 10 rounds. Not that the judges would give it to him, but that's another thing for another day. I had a video about that. Can't stand the judges, hate him. Now what we're gonna do is this. Triple G was working out, doing some stuff, and he did an interview about the him wanting the Terence Crawford match and saying that he'll come out of retirement. So I'm gonna read that article and I'll be back to spit some more of that hot fire. Holla. This is from Boxing News 24/7. Gennady Golovkin's recent remarks about his interest in returning to the ring have many fans looking forward to seeing the former unified middleweight champion in action. If Golovkin, with a record of 42 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie with 37 KOs, does come back, there are several marketable fights that fans would enjoy seeing, starting with Terence Crawford. Now that's a fight people will want to see. With Golovkin's ability to stalk his opponent, he will force Crawford to fight him if he chooses to use his run-oriented style to win the decision. Now here are the reasons why the people who wrote this article at Boxing 24/7 believes that Golovkin, Triple G, will beat Crawford. Number 1, Triple G's devastating power. Number 2, superior jab. Number 3, relentless pressure and stamina. And number 4, experience and size. Now I'm no genius, but 3 of these things are the exact reasons people said Canelo would beat Crawford. So miss me with that. Continuing on. We already witnessed how Golovkin would deal with a runner when he knocked out former welterweight champion Kell Brook in the 5th round in September of 2016. Brook tried to stay on the move, hoping to use his hit-and-run style to get a victory, but Triple G wasn't having it, as he repeatedly cut off the avenues of retreat, forcing Kell into exchanges and battering him. By the 5th round, Brook's right eye socket was broken, his legs were gone, and he was forced to stand and trade with Golovkin. The end came quickly, as Cal was overwhelmed with punches from Gennady, forcing his trainer to throw in the towel. So, this was essentially a rehearsal for how Golovkin would deal with Crawford if he chooses to run against him, as he'd gone all night against Canelo Alvarez in their fight of the century, which failed to live up to expectations. Triple G's power and relentlessness would make a dangerous foe for Bud. It would be an upgrade from the abysmal performance Canelo turned in against Crawford last week. There was no fire in the belly of Alvarez. It looked exhausted by age and too many wars against knockout artists. Now 43, Golovkin still appears young at his age and likely still possesses the same power displayed in the past. The punching power that Triple G still possesses in his last fight in 2022 could be more than enough for him to defeat Terence Crawford, or what's left of a 35-year-old Canelo Alvarez, if they were to fight again. The shots that Golovkin landed in that fight would be likely too much for Crawford, or what's left of Canelo. What's interesting is that Canelo is now in the same age, 35, that Triple G was when he first faced Canelo. Golovkin was still in the zenith of his career at that age, whereas Canelo looked faded beyond belief. It's weird how different fighters wear out at various levels. Triple G recently told Boxing Science, quote, "Yes, why not," end quote, when asked about coming back to the ring and fighting for a title shot. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. That article was hogwash, and whoever wrote it is a snot licker. Just how it goes, and that's how I feel. Won't keep you long. Remember, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the video. Couldn't do it without y'all. Much love. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get on out. If Triple G wanna come back and get in that ring after being out for so long to fight Terence Crawford, he's more than welcome to. His old ass can get that work too. On that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Holla.